What's up, guys? We're live. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, guys, we're live. It's working now. Let's see, what do we got going on? We have the fusion is underway, and we have the calendar. We'll take a look at the calendar because we're in the middle of the extras. This one's a really weird one, and it comes down. It's weird in a way because we have extra stuff here in this portion. So there's no wins from tournaments or anything, and you're getting fragments to put together epics to fuse to make Titus, and the extra fragments, the 50 extra, are available in this summon rush that is out right now. So you don't have to do the summon rush at all. But if you do the summon rush and get at least 25, it means you can walk away from one of the other events. If you do all 50, then you're in great shape and you've got 2 different events that you can skip out on, or you can screw up or whatever. Sweeten things, we're in the middle of a double Lego event on Ancients. So there's progressive, which really isn't, to me, I'm not choosing anyone. But we also have summon any legendary champ to get a different extra one as a bonus. So we've got double Lego event going on right now. And Ancients, I've just pulled an Ancient. So the odds of me pulling a double are pretty low. You only get 20 points for these. I definitely want to go for at least 25 in this. So 3,000 points. We need 3,000 if you're getting... That's a lot of damn Ancients. But I've got a bunch of extra Sacreds, so I'll definitely pull them. We also have the what's running right now? Fire Knight, there's nothing. Ice Golem's done. The Conquest, Kurosa's Conquest tournament is getting ready to start. We have the Deck of 8, which is for a guaranteed champion. The problem is, though, it's a guaranteed champion, but to do this, it's only from dungeon diving and using soul stones. So artifacts and soul stones. 2 days left on that. Summon rush right here. We have champ training and gear enhancement that are both coming soon. So what we'll do tonight, because I was off the holiday weekend, we'll go ahead and pull the 12 mortals that we have. There's no special thing going on right now other than we can flip cards over, and there's some decent rewards in the cards. Plus, if we don't pull over enough to guarantee the champ, I'm not saying I won't. I may dungeon dive. It would be a lot of dungeon diving. I'll just use the Mortal Soul Stones. There's some stuff in the wish list that I really want, and it's frustrating. I still want those legendaries. Teox, Pythion, and Marius. I want better ones. All right, let's go ahead and pull all 12 Mortal Soul Stones. $80. Do we get this isn't, we get points based on what we pull, right? Or do we just get 80 for each of these? I think we're just getting 80 for each of these. Really, it's 90. So just 80. None of these are, I think Ugo is the only wish list and it was only a 1 star. 7 more. Gory. Fergus. Courtier. What do we got left here? 2 more. Gorgrab. And there's no legendaries at all whatsoever. Can we sell some of this? Yes. We most definitely can. We can pretty much get rid of everything we just pulled. Yeah. And that's enough here. We'll do an immortal. If we're doing it, we may as well do it. Skrank. Nope. All right, so that's been pulled. 3 fragments. And again, and the fragments are at least good for mod fragments if we're not pulling enough to do anything with. All right, let's go here. If we open Ancients and we're getting 20 for an Ancient, we need 3,000. Damn. It's 150. I don't think we have 150. So we're going to have to pull some more than just this. Let's pull 47. We'll take it down to 100. We'll pull 47 and see what we can get out of this. Rare, 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 rare. Create in the blue. Okay, so that's 10. Creatin I can use for empowerment. Here comes 20. Templar, Sorceress, a couple of fusions. So we can save those. Here's 30. We use those for champion chase. Okay, 10 more. We've only pulled a couple of epics. Sharon, Hayflower, Ultimate Gaelic. That's another, at least a empowerment. Let's just pull 10 more. So we pulled 50. Damn. So what do we get out of that? 50, that's what, 1,000 points? Yeah. 1,000 points. We need 2,000 more, so it's 4 sacreds. Pull 4 sacreds. Although void, there's 1 void for Krisk. Let's do 4 sacreds. And that does 3,000. That's enough to get me there. And then we'll look and see what we can empower. what was available. All right. Jingle Hunter. Melga. 2 more. Epic. Seneschal and damn. Spider. See, I thought that was Fang Cleric and I got excited for a second. I need him for a specific cursed city board. Alright, it's that. Is that enough? Yeah. That turned it over. So we grabbed the extra 25 shards. We have Champion Chase coming. So at that time, we'll be able to collect epics. We'll wait until that unlocks. There's no point in going into it now if we're going to wait for them. Sammy, how's it going? You missed it. Pulled all of the shards for the first 3,000. Pulled 50 ancients. Got nothing. Absolutely nothing. What a fail. So what else is unlocked? What else is open right now? Summon Rush. Deck of Fate. Gear Ascension, we're not messing with. Fire Knight Turn Attack, I'm not messing with. Ice Column is done. Is that it? So we're still waiting on everything to open. We're in that like lull right now. I pulled nothing. What's available here? What do we have? A barrel at 3650. Twisted Horns at 4100. So if I pull 50 more, can I get a barrel and Twisted Horns for 50 more? Just to do it. Because of the double rush. I think I'm going to pull 50 more. We haven't pulled Ancients in so long. You're doing Fire Knight for the crystals? I didn't see anybody in here I wanted. There's no one in there that I'm like super pumped about as far as the pool goes. Death Bell. Maybe Meltwater. That's about it. You received the legendary champion. Share. We're not going to share. Let's take credit for it. Alright, let's do it. 50 more. I've got plenty of shards. 22 sacred still sitting there. 12 primals. I'm sitting on enough. I don't need the ancients. We're going to pull 50 more. Unless we get a double. We'll stop if we get to do a double. Flailer. Nope. 10 more and then I got to make room. Eelfrig. Blood feather. All right, we can do empowerment. Let's do epic, empowerment. What do we have? This is my last ultimate Gaelic. He's fully empowered now. Third for Creodin. Titus looks good for all clan bosses. Yeah, I'm wondering I wonder what kind of build you can put together with Wixwell and Brogni. Wixwell, Brogni, and Titus. That's kind of what I want to play with. Come on. I feel like we picked somebody else up. There was a couple more that could be empowered. Here you go. Melga. Anybody else? Oh, this is all food. Yeah, we're down into the food realm. Okay, and let's go champion vault. We'll do reserve vaults. I want to throw any of this fusion stuff. See, I pulled Brogni recently. I don't remember why or how, but I pulled him in something. I took him to 60, but I haven't done anything with him yet. I feel like there's another one. There was another one we pulled. Is that it? Must have been. Okay. Let's put the 30s. I think this is where all the... Yeah, everything's sitting here. All right, so now we have room. And we got to pull 30 more. 30 more. Blackhorn. Balf. That's a empowerment. Last one. Come on. 100 ancients and nothing. Oh my god. 100 ancients and nothing. That sucks. Ugh. Ugh. I know I had somebody in here. Who did we pull? It was Balf. I think Balf was who we pulled. Yes. Balf. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking Brogni. Do a Brogni, Wixwell, and well, basically be an existing Clan Boss team. So this is the shittier Clan Boss team. There's my main Clan Boss team. So you leave, I don't know. I don't want to leave. Am I getting decreased defense? Brogni with higher crit damage than Titus. See, I need to keep the shields on too. So I feel like I need Lady Makaj, and I probably still need Demi. But if I take out Geo and Drake to put in Brogni and Titus, do I get decreased defense? Because Draco's in there right now for decreased defense and weaken. And Brogni only brings HP burn. Yeah, there's no weaken or decreased defense. So it's, and I would like to build like a 1 billion point team, an Ultra Nightmare 1 billion point team. If I can do it with that group. The only other thing you could do is leave Draco in. I'm just curious. Let's see. We'll do him on Brutal. This is an awful team for this. This is a Spirit team. Or this is a Force Magic team on a Spirit boss. So throw in Mad Hatter instead of Demi. That might be enough. And I don't use Mad Hatter for anything. It would give me an excuse to throw him in. What do we have? Weaken on his A2. Every 10 turns. Yeah. So he's got weaken. Plus that's an ally attack. That would be cool. Okay, I want to see what. So we'll just run a quick battle here. My damage isn't coming from Drake. It's all Geo. I don't know, 89 million out of Dracomorph in this team. Because of the weaken and decreased defense. I don't know, it'll be fun to play with. Because, wonder if you even need Brogni. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun to at least have something. There was a couple of weeks when Wixwell was released where the majority of the time was spent building these wacky ass teams for Clan Boss to see what was possible. Could you build this? Could you build that? And that was fun. We have Siege. Let's see, what do we have? Strongholds down. Defense tower. Are we stuck? Ugh. Nobody has attempted it? Where are we at? What are we trying to take out right now? Magic towers. Which way do we go? Do we want to work on the magic towers? Or defense tower? That's a pretty gnarly ass team there. I'm not quite sure I could even do anything with that team. We'll use we've got 2 scrolls to use. You didn't try any yet? That team right there is... Ugh. Mana Shrine. That looks like a much easier tackle. Marius. Let's look at battle report. What do we got? So, destroy an enemy stronghold, destroy an enemy shrine to earn rewards. So we need the shrine. So we need the shrine. Mana Shrine 1 and 2. To get to 2, how do we get to 2? Can I just go over from the defense tower? Do I have to come through 13 too? Let's take a look at Mana Shrine 2. Alright. Necropede. Defense. This one, it's not about speed. Nobody's attempted either of these. Let's look at Mad Juke. Let's do... Let's put in... Let's throw the tank team in. Tank team first. See what we're dealing with. So they're fast. Stone Skin. No. Stone Skin on. That's not going to work. It. All right. So if those two have, I don't think that the TX team's going to do it. Speed might not be here either. This might be the team. All right, let's try this one. Block Revive, Monkey, and Makaj. Okay, if this team doesn't work, we'll try the Teox team. Okay. Check you. How you doing? We can't. Shit. This isn't going to work. I think we're going to have to try the TX team. All right, TX it is. If I'd have sheeped Armands, I couldn't. He was in Stone Skin. I'll leave this on auto. Can we take Duchess out? Shit. This might take a while. Do I have enough damage from Sulfurion and MYTHLAX to wither down Duchess? Can the rotation hit just right? I can target Armands, but I can't do anything. He's constantly under a veil. I can sneak in and attack on Duchess like I just did. There. Now it's gone. I just needed to get that attack through to Duchess. Now we're golden. This won't last. Oh!
Well, tickle mutterdies. Champ Cole 91 just resubscribed for 45 months.
Now I'm out of rebattles. I've only got one more battle. Do I just go all in with this team on... Why didn't it show up that I won? What happened? Why is that a defeat? I just won. How is that a defeat? Right. I've never seen it show up as a defeat before, though, until it refreshes. Still showing a defeat. You can see that I won? All right, I'll let it go then. As long as it looks like you won on yours. How many days do we have left this? 5 days? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. curious what the next team is. After the Arbiter team with Necrat. About fucking time. Okay. The real Nobby. Do we want this one? Can we do that with Teox? God, I hate Cardiel. Oh, I hate Cardiel. Let's try it. We have no more rebattles. So let's just hope we don't have Stone Skin. Let's see, I'd like to have 2 wins. Block buffs on Folly. That's fine. Oh, I didn't get Cardiel. Not enough damage for Cardiel. I hate him. Block buffs are on, so it's not helping me at all. Okay. There he's gone. All right, now I feel better. Done. Okay. God. Yeah. I just hate Cardiel. He just takes forever. All right, 2 wins. I'll take that. What does how do I get out of this? Okay. Let's see. Defense. My post holding. They're holding so far. $11, 9, and 1. All 3 are still standing. Does it look like no one's even attacked them? No defense reports? Oh, wait. 1 there. None. And there's no way they can get to 9. All right, we're good. Teox is awesome. I love Teox. think that was the most excited I've ever been pulling a champ. Right, that's about it. And there's nothing else to do for tonight. Right. Siege is done. Pulled a ton of stuff. What's my fastest champion? Probably Arbiter. Arbiter's at 371. Armand's is at, what is it? Is this what you wanted? Bring it here, I want to see it. What is it? It's a boo bucket. Oh, I see it now. Oh my god. That's funny. Armand's is 352. Yeah, I think my fastest champion's Arbiter at 370 something. But it doesn't matter because that Teox team, the Teox team, like I can go after, let's look at this one. Okay, so here we go. An Arbiter team. I'm 367. They're 558. And as long as they're not in stone skin, I'll still go first. I still go first because of the MYTHLAX Teox combo. And then everything's easy. That team is a monster. Because if anybody has debuffs, they get block revived. So here, let's find another really tough one. See, now this one I can't do because of the Unbreakable. She kills me. It's that passive. So whenever an ally receives a poison, she places a block damage. So I'll still get to go first, but none of my damage will affect it. And then with Trunda, and I can't win this one. She'll immediately counter MYTHLAX. So I have to avoid those. Anything with the Unbreakable in it, I can't do. But like this one, this should be doable. Lamasu's A2. The problem with doing that though is if I throw in Lamasu, I have to pull out a lizard, and then I no longer have block revive. Yeah, Teox is an absolute monster. Especially with a strong MYTHLAX. See, the stone skin is detrimental, but it's usually enough because you can take out a couple of champs in that opening salvo, and then it allows you to like 4v2 or 4v1. And unless the entire team is in stone skin, then it's tough trying to survive the first couple of rounds to either break through the stone skin or shut it down. And if they have like an Armand's or a Fabian, you're screwed because you'll never get a chance to use your important damage. See, it still takes it out. All right, maybe I'll do a video this week on Teox. a like a champion spotlight thing. All right, that's it. I'm finally he sleeps. Appreciate you guys hanging out. As long as you guys keep showing up, like she said, I'll keep making videos.